Okay. Hey. Okay. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I think it has something to do with the settings. I don't be knowing how to do this shit. Hey. All right. All right. Okay, this is what we're gonna work with, okay? Well, thank you for saying it. I wanna do like some type of video intro. I need to do that. This is some ice. And I'm drinking my Gatorade 0 sugar. Hey. How's everybody doing today? I see y'all motherfuckers didn't get picked up in the rapture. Y'all didn't get picked up in the rapture, huh? Motherfuckers had to go to work today, didn't you? You didn't get picked up in the fucking rapture, did you? All right, so I wanted to tell y'all about this. Okay, so I'm always buying some shit, right? So I got this dream tea. It's kava kava, it's tulsi, it's blue lotus, it's some skull cap, and it's some ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. All right. So, funny shit about this motherfucking tea. I've been on this tea for probably about a month now because it helps you to sleep better. Okay, so just so y'all see, let me see if I can. Okay. So this is my store, right? These are all the teas and stuff that I sell, just so you can see. I'm not, oh, you trying to sell some, bitch? I sell a lot of shit. All right. So I be trying to use the products that I fucking sell because I be feeling like I can't really tell you about it. I can't really tell you about it if I don't use it. So every time, y'all, baby, this is for lucid dreams. Hello. This is for lucid dreams. It's a sleep aid and it's a third eye tonic. This right here. I sell it in my store. I think it's like $20 or $22 a bag. I think that's what I sell it for. And all you do is you put like a teaspoon in a cup and you steep it for about 10-15 minutes. You strain it, or you can increase your dosage, or you can use the little tea. You can make it put it in a tea bag, but it's just pure herbs, right? So that ain't the funny part. But every time I use this motherfucking tea, I have these strangest fucking dreams. So the first time I had a dream, I was fist to fuck with Tyler Perry. Like, Mother Tyler Perry, like bad wig wearing Tyler Perry, like he loved the boys Tyler Perry. Okay, why the fuck am I dreaming about this man? And every time they try to go in for a fucking kiss with me, I wake up and I be like, huh? Like I woke up like that. So the next motherfucking dream I had, I drunk some more of this goddamn tea, and I put a little agave nectar in there, right? Because it opens up the third eye, and it's a great sleep aid, and you know, lucid dreams. It's good for relaxation. So I have a dream about fucking Robert De Niro. And I'm not even talking about the fucking casino Robert De Niro. I'm not talking about the Robert De Niro that was in Casino. Okay? I'm not talking about him, for the record. I'm not. I'm not talking about the Robert De Niro that played, that he was the daddy, and that black girl and that little Italian boy. I'm not talking about that Robert De Niro. I'm not talking about Robert De Niro in the motherfucking 80s and 90s. Bitch, I'm not talking about that Robert De Niro. Bitch, I'm talking about the present day old ass motherfucking Robert De Niro. Why the fuck this nigga, I meet this nigga on a cruise, bitch. We on a Carnival cruise, not Princess Cruise, not the motherfucking Monte Carlo cruise, or Rolls Royces of cruises, bitch. We on the Carnival cruise, the fun ship. Why the fuck is Robert De Niro on a Carnival cruise ship? That's number one, okay? Anyway, shouts out to Carnival Cruise because they just sent me an email saying that I could take a cruise. They're going to give me $1,000 casino credit. So shouts out to Carnival Cruise Line for that. So I meet Robert De Niro in my dream. I read Robert De Niro on a cruise. I was getting some coffee. He was standing in line getting some coffee, and our eyes locked. And he was like, "Are you getting ready to get off the ship?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "We can why don't you stay another 7 to 8 days?" We was already on an 8-day cruise. Why don't you stay another 7 to 8 days, and we can get to know each other, and we could just be me and you. Not the 80-year-old Robert De Niro. And so, bitch stayed on the cruise with Robert De Niro in my dream. And bitch, I woke up when he tried to kiss me. Because why he smell like old people and old men? Like, bitch, I woke up, huh? Like, that's how I fucking woke up. Brings me to my dream of last night. Hold on, y'all. Because I wrote it down. I did not want to miss nothing. So I wrote it down. That's how much. I tell you, I keep notepad. So again, I drunk some of this motherfucking tea. Went to sleep, bitch. Now, if you get caught, somebody calling you a bitch, some offends you, then, because, bitch, this was the type of dream this was, okay? So, yes, Amy, you sure can. Bitch, you wind up in Egypt or something. So, why the fuck? I had a dream. Number one, I was a Secret Service agent. Who? A Secret Service agent. That's number one. And then why I look like, do y'all remember Ghost? That used to be on that Stars Ghost? Angela. She was an agent, a federal agent or something. But in my dream, I was finding a motherfucker like that. I was finding a bitch, okay? And I had long motherfucking hair, and my body shape was like Angela's in Ghost, right? And I was a Secret Service agent. Bitch, why I have a dream that I was about to fuck Joe Biden? Girl, bitch, Joe Biden? President old ass Joe Biden? Bitch, I cannot make this shit up. Why the fuck am I dreaming about fucking Joe Biden? Let me go back. Let me go back to my notes. Let me go back to my notes. Let me go back to my notes, y'all. Let me go back. Let me go back because I did not want to miss nothing. So I don't know, Amy. This shit. Oh. Bitch, so in my dream, right? I was Angela in Ghost, but I was not. So you can keep that tea, Duchess. Wait, y'all. So in my dream, I was like Angela off of Ghost, but they had gave me a new assignment. Okay, yeah. They had gave me a new assignment, and I had to go to the White House. And so I go to the White House, and so my assignment is Joe Biden's son that got killed. He had a black son. He had a black son. I'm ordering it with my April key. Throw it in the bag there, okay? So, somebody, you gonna send the video to Joe? But maybe this needs to go in the sugar daddy kit, y'all. Maybe this need to go in the sugar daddy kit. Maybe. So I go to the White House, and I'm supposed to be protecting his grandson. And his grandson is black. And his grandson probably like 7 or 8. Okay. And so I wind up, because the nanny or something got killed or some shit. So I wind up having to be part of his fucking protector. I had to be his protector. And so I wind up, maybe I need to buy that tea. Okay. So they was like, you know, I had experience being a nanny before I was a service agent. So they was like, you have experience being a nanny, so you can help with the son and you can protect him at the same time. So I'm in there giving, hi. So I'm in there giving Joe Biden's grandson a bath, getting him ready for bed. And then Joe Biden comes in there and we start talking. And bitch, we start vibing. And like, we're like sharing stories and we're like fucking vibing. And he is the old Joe Biden that he is right now. And he was telling me that he's always been attracted to black women. And hey, December. And I'm like, hello. Hi, how are you? Yes. You can sit it on the counter right there. Yes, sir. The counter right there. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Teach Joe and his grandson how to stop. So we started vibing and stuff. And so I put his grandson to bed, right? And so we go into this other room in the Oval Office. Well, I was finna suck Joe Biden dick. And he had wrote me a check for $1 million though. Huh? He had wrote me a check for $1 million. And he was like, money is nothing to me. Somebody talking about yuck. I wish I was making this up. I'm not. Yuck.
Ooh, that's a nightmare.
But that's the funny part. Joe Biden had a big dick.
And Joe. Oh, Joe.
Oh, Joe was strong, Joe, baby.
Because you said, did you open your mouth?
when I went down the suck.
Did you? Bob and weave.
When I went down to suck it, bitch, I woke up. And I woke up to my Oh my God, Joe. Baby, this the best motherfucking review.
Where'd the gallon of tea? He didn't bring that.
He didn't.
No, he was punk ass. Let me try this.
Listen. Listen, you do this to me every nail upon. Listen, y'all. This tea I sell in my store. It has kava kava. It has Tulsi, Tulsi. It has blue lotus in here. And it has skullcap. And it has ashwagandha. Y'all. Now, I had 3 tablespoons. What'd you say? I should have took one? Somebody told me this too much. Baby, he was like, money is not an option to me. That's what he said to me. He said, money's not an option to me. He said, what would it take for you to, for you to kiss me down there. And I said, what? He said, what would it take for you to kiss me down there? And I was like, $1 million. This nigga pulled out the White House checkbook, and he told me my money don't never bounce. You better talk that shit, Joe Biden. Now, I don't even like Joe Biden, to be honest with you. What you say? Big Dick Biden. Baby. But he had pulled his dick out, y'all, after I had got that check. And as I had went down, baby, I had woke up in a start. I was like woke up like that. All I know is you will have $1 million based on something you do with your mouth. Baby. Listen. This Dream Lucid tea that I sell. All I know is it's a relaxing and will enhance your sleeping cycles. Listen. I don't know. I can just tell y'all about the dream I had. Was it another sandwich? Or you just put all of them? What is this?
One of hers. I just know which one was y'all's.
Is it the club?
You got the club, right?
Yeah, I got like bacon on it and stuff. It shouldn't have.
Oh no, this yours ain't got nothing. You said plain.
Yeah,
That's y'all's.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's soup?
Another motherfucking check, Joe. Look, maybe they supposed to give us a stimulus.
Okay. Ooh, stem it.
Steaming. Maybe they supposed to give us a stimulus check, and I dreamed it, bitch. Cause baby, the way I sit up and dreamed about this old white man. Baby. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna suck the dick for the team. You hear me? I was gonna suck the dick for the team. Because he was like, do you want to help everybody else out or not? And I was gonna do it here because he had gave me $1 million. I don't know if he was gonna give y'all $1 million. But don't ever say that I ain't look out for y'all. Don't ever say that. Because I ain't look out for y'all. I 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 lo Don't ever fucking say that because a bitch was about to suck old Joe Biden big dick. Somebody, yep. I was looking out for y'all. Right, fool. Don't ever say I ain't look out for y'all. Don't ever say that because I did. That was my dream. I'm speaking money in somebody's life. Look, I'm speaking money. I did not have that dream for nothing. I had that dream for somebody watching this video today. Look, I'm speaking $1 million in somebody's life. I'm speaking a breakthrough. I'm speaking a check. I'm speaking somebody gonna suck a big dick. A girl, I'm to my baby. That dick was big and pink, girl.
You gonna take it like, let me your head check.
I was like,
You was proud.
I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Cause he had gave me that check. And he said my checks would never bounce. He talking about this United States America check. Bitch, he had wrote me the check from the America. It said United States bank.
Pucker up, buttercup.
I'll take the money, but I ain't sucking nobody dick. In my dream, I was gonna take the team. I'm gonna take one for the team. I ain't never been so tickled before in my life. I said, this goddamn lucid dream tea is a motherfucker. But I'm gonna take some more because ain't no telling what other type of dream I'm gonna have. Because that was funny as fuck. And before people get on this bitch, this app trying to judge me, y'all done suck dick for much less than $1 million. Y'all done suck dick for a goddamn nerd slush. Y'all done suck dick for a motherfucking blunt. Okay? Some of y'all done suck dick for nothing. And some of y'all done sucked the smallest penises that's ever been created. Y'all done sucked innies. And y'all done sucked that motherfucker so hard trying to make that bitch come out. So I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Because if you are a heterosexual female and you like men, you done had a penis in your mouth. And some of y'all was sucking it for free. I'm just saying, Duchess wants to go back and fit. No, the fuck I don't, because I was scared. Y'all heard no reprieve. Baby, I'm just saying. Mine was just a dream, but some of y'all done sucked it for free. I know motherfuckers suck for a loose cigarette. See? And here I am trying to get the United States of America a goddamn steamy chick. We are not the same. I don't know what dreams y'all gonna have. Because dreams don't mean literal. You know what I'm saying? And I got paid up front too. See what I'm talking about? I just want to say that dreams do not sometimes mean literal. They don't mean a literal meaning. They could mean something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times if you dream it's a man, it's really a woman. I had a phone call about a young lady who watches me. Where can I get the tea? From me! You can call my store 469-250-7241 and you can order it. It's like $20 or $22. It's worth it. It's worth it. Y'all gonna crack the fuck up. I can't. If y'all get the tea, please let me know what kind of dreams y'all had. Because they got to be wild as fuck. Because my dreams have been wild as fuck. First, I had a dream about Tyler Perry. Then I had a dream about Robert De Niro, the old Robert De Niro, not the casino one. And then I had a dream about old Joe Biden, okay? And Duchess is doing the Lord's work. And I was. Let me find out. He gonna let the working girls get paid legal. Okay. But that I was a Secret Service agent. That was like the wildest fucking dream ever. Y'all make sure y'all write your dreams down. Oh, back to what I was saying. So I had a dream. This girl, a client, had called me about her dream, and she was saying that everybody was attacking her in her dream. Um, do you think it was the posting group about? No, I didn't even see that post. I don't think. Not in the group I saw it, but no, no. Mm-mm. I, Amy, in reality, I've dated white men before. I've dated two. I dated when I worked for Dallas Housing Authority in my 20s. He was a sheriff. Yes, I ship everywhere. I ship all over the world. Everybody can order from me. Um, that was the first one. He was older. And the only reason why I stopped talking to him is because he said that he liked dating ethnic and minority women. And then he said the word girlfriend. And I'm like, why the fuck are you talking like that? So I did not date him for long because he said the word girlfriend. And I'm like, nigga, we don't fucking talk like that. Like, hey, girlfriend, like, you. But he wasn't, but he said that. And then when he was like, yeah, my other wife, my ex-wife. Yes, Shayla. And then he was like, my ex-wife was Vietnamese. And he was like, I date Hispanic women. I date, all the minority women. So I think he just had a fetish for, so I broke up with him. Somebody immediately know, yes. And then I dated another white boy. His daddy owned all the motherfucking Taco Bells and motherfucking Long John Silver's in East Texas. Hello. Hi, how are you? Good. So I dated him, but I broke up with him because he specifically said that he only dates black girls. And not that I have a problem with that necessarily, but he was not no Tommy off a Ghost, okay? He was not no Tommy off a Ghost, but he was like, he just likes black girls and black this and black that. And then he made the comment that he really think he a black man. And that's where you lost me. Because you would never be a brother. And then I seen his meat. And it was pink. It was like a pink meat. And I just did not want to have nothing raw in me like that. Tommy could get it. Tommy Egan. But yeah, that's what he said. And then when he pulled it out, it was pink. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. It was like pink. It was like this pinkish reddish, and you can tell as it got harder, it got like this darker hue. And I was like, why is your dick like a rainbow? Like, what is going on, rainbow dick? And I couldn't get with it. And then he made the comment talking about he really a black man. So to have a dream about Robert De Niro and fucking Joe Biden, girl, it was like a reading rainbow of dick. It was just, and it wasn't small. I wasn't gonna say it was small. It was just like different shades of like red. It was like 3 different shades, and I was like, mm-mm. 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 Y'all know how the old time thermometers that were red on it, they had that little red on back. Mm-mm. It was just very rainbowish. And I just felt like fucking him. Because he kept saying that he wanted to have a baby and shit with me. And I was nervous. I was just like, I don't know about this. I know. It was not. I don't know why I've been dreaming about them old, this goddamn tea, y'all. This the best motherfucking review I could have ever gave, because why? Why? Why am I dreaming about this shit? I went back to my client. So she was saying that she was dreaming that everybody was attacking her and stuff like that. And I had to tell her that a lot of times dreams don't mean that literally somebody's attacking you. It could be that subconsciously you are not dealing with your trauma. And so what you don't deal with subconsciously, your mind will consciously play it out of your fear. Am I a boy or a girl? I'm a boy. I don't know. I like the dark ones with a pink tip though. Do they come like that? So anyways, um that that is that's what I dreamed. And like I told her, um dreams don't like it is just like too. Sometimes people will say that they had a dream about me. And I had to say, and I have to tell them, when you dream about me, that's not me necessarily coming into your dream. It's that you trust me, right? So when your mind has to give you a message, it will subconsciously use who you trust. Does that make sense? So you might dream about me, but it's really your subconscious needing to give you a message. And if it use somebody that you trust, you'll receive it more or you'll receive it better. So that's what dreams, that's what they can sometimes mean. Um, oh, you all right. Don't worry about being late. But I'm going to have to really analyze why I had a dream about, what if you dream about an ex? It could mean he's sick, or she. It could mean they're sick. It could mean that something's going on with them. Especially if they were a soul tie. It could mean not necessarily that they were thinking about you, because they don't have to mean it, but it could mean that something's wrong with them. And maybe you need to check on them and see if you want to spin the block. But a lot of times that's what it means. It'll mean something like that. It doesn't mean you had a dream about an ex, y'all gonna get back together. That's not what that necessarily means. It could mean that they're going through something, and because you was once connected to them, um, it has to come out. Like what you think subconsciously, what you don't process, it has to come out. And that's why some people have nightmares. You know, our fears come out in dreams. What about snakes? I had a dream where I seen two eating each other. Snakes normally mean enemies. If you dream about a snake, that normally means an enemy. But my question is, did they kill themselves or did they kill each other? Because if a snake in a dream, you kill it, that means you killed the enemy in the real world. So if you are dreaming about snakes, remember that's an enemy that's showing his head. Well, I'm glad you got into your healing journey because what you don't deal with, I'll tell y'all, it deal with us in different ways. It will deal with us in different ways, for sure. You had a dream a family member tried to feed you raw chicken. Okay. I dream of snakes. They are huge, and I walk by them in fear. When they move, I wake up, killing motherfuckers. I could never decipher the meaning for it, but hope you could help. Well, y'all can always book a conversation, and I'll decipher it for you. Try to break it down. I dreamed a man was dating, proposed to me with a skull ring. If you dream that, he probably won't propose, or you want him to propose and he's not proposing fast enough. I was able to do some excellent shadow work via dream work. Yep. But remember though, sometimes dreams, they are not literal. Like they are not. They mean, like, for instance, I had a dream one time. A classmate of mine had died. And in my dream, he came back. Skull ring, that means death wish. No, don't mean it. See what I'm saying? He came back, but in my dream, he came back to tell me to stop mourning him. And he started disappearing. Like, so the closer I got to him, the more he disappeared. And when I went to grab his hand, he completely vanished. And so when I reached out to his mom, his mom he had told his mom about me and stuff. And I wound up being able to really be there for his mom. So he came back for me to let me go, but he came back for his mom to talk to his mom on her letting go because she was mourning him to death, so to speak. If you dream about whooping somebody's ass, you got some internal stuff that you're not dealing with. Bunch of internal stuff that you might be secretly angry about. If you always had the same dreams, I would write them down. Yeah, I would write them down and get someone to decipher them for you. Because if you're always dreaming about fighting or you're always dreaming about any type of violence, normally means you're not dealing with some type of hurt, and it normally stimulates from when you were younger. So just remember that. Yeah, they sometimes they mean the opposite of. Like, I had this dream one time, and it was wow. I had this dream one time. The lady that lived next door to me, her name was Tina, or the girl. And so I had a dream that she had come sit on my porch, and our house had caught on fire. So when the house caught on fire, she came and sat on the porch, and her dad was still in the house. And so when I looked in my dream, when I looked over there, I was like, "What are you doing over here, Tina?" And there was this old ass car that had been propped up against the tree, and it was like chained around the tree. and he had to jump to the car. The reality of what happened is she was smoking a cigarette in the garage, and that garage caught on fire. Her daddy was in the living room. The fire truck came, parked right by the tree, then where the car I had dreamed, and the daddy had to go upstairs, go through the window, and climb. But I had dreamed that. So sometimes it's not literal. And it wasn't in real life, it wasn't Tina, it was her brother that had did it. If that makes sense. So sometimes if you dream something, if it's a girl, it's a boy. Um, it just you gotta like really, that's why I say write your dreams down, because you need to decipher them. They have dream books and stuff like that. But I had this dream when I was like 7. And then one time I had a dream that a girl had told me that she was pregnant. But it wasn't in my dream. We was in high school. But it wasn't the girl that said that she was pregnant in my dream. It was another girl, her best friend. So I had dreamed that the best friend was pregnant, but it was really, her name was Sandra. Sandra was who I had in my dream, but it wasn't Sandra. It was her friend Bethany. Bethany was the one that was actually pregnant. So when I saw it in class, the whole scene was being played out. I was like, damn, that's like deja vu. I dreamed this, but I had a dream that it was the other girl, not the other one. There's tons of dream books. Um, I don't have any that I recommend per se, because I just know what my mom taught me. I don't necessarily, I could tell you what every dream mean, but I can kind of decipher it based off of what I was taught. So yeah, sometimes opposite and sometimes not. Yeah. Yeah, because I had a dream. My first husband, when his mom died, she had came to me in her dream, and I think I had told this a long time ago. For those who have followed me for a while, in my dream, we started walking, and we was walking on top of a hospital room. We was walking above it, and we looked down at her in the bed, and we looked down over all the people that was at the hospital, and she was just holding my hand, and we was talking, and she was telling me her funeral plans. And I kept saying, I don't want to hear your funeral plans because you're not going to die. And she said to me, I want to be buried in red, and I want my funeral to look like this. And I was like, I just kept saying no. I was holding her hand. And the more I tried to hold her hand, the harder I had to grab it because she was going away. And the phone started ringing, and she told me to answer the phone. So when I turned to answer the phone, she disappeared, and it was the phone was ringing because the hospital was calling and said she had coded. So she had came to me in my dream to tell me that she was leaving and how she wanted her funeral to be. Also, a few months later, I wound up having a miscarriage from my first husband, and I wanted to die. I was 19 at the time, 19 and married. I was 19 at the time, and me and him weren't doing so well. I mean, because of course his mom just died and stuff like that. And I was 8.5 months, almost 9 months pregnant, and we wound up getting into this really bad argument. He pushed me, and I fell. I fell back, and I bumped, and I went into labor, and I started hemorrhaging real bad, and I had passed out. My mom called 911. I had passed out, and by the time we got to the hospital, I was going into labor, and I don't really remember much. I just remember hearing them saying that they had to stick a tube down my nose all the way to my stomach, and it was getting blood. They had to drain blood off my stomach, and I was in active labor, and um, my baby breathed for like a minute, but I couldn't wake up. And she died. Her name was Heather Sierra. This is actually real. And that's what I named her, Heather Sierra Jackson. I had to bury her because she was over a pound. And in my dream, I kept saying I wanted to die. And his mother had came back and sit on the bed. And she said it wasn't time yet. She said it wasn't time yet. I was 19 years old. And I said, no, I want to go with you. And she had on the red suit that I had buried her in. And she was so pretty. Because my first husband, his mom, I looked just like her, believe it or not. And I said, I want to go with you. And she was like, no, you can't go with me. It's not time yet. And I was like, why not? And she said, it's not time yet. You still have to be here. And she said, I'll take care of her. I'll take care of her like that. And when I woke up, I had been in a coma. I had went into a coma. And I had been in a coma for 3 days. And my daddy was like, I'm so sorry. You know, you had a little girl. They were not able to bring her back to life. And my dad, he just held my hand and he cried. And he kept saying that I would come in and out of the coma, out of my consciousness. And he would say that I was like, I want to leave. I want to go. And I was like, I would say, take me with you. And she never came back to me after that. She never came back. And I've never dreamed of my daughter either. I never dreamed of her. But yeah, I have a daughter. I had to bury her. It's okay. It's okay. It definitely was a lot. But I'm glad that his mother came back. And his mother was like, I'll take care of her. I'll take her. So yeah. Yeah, I was 19 years old. And my daddy said he held her. And I said, you did, Daddy? Thank you. Yeah, I was 19. Now, no, I was going to say, I ain't never dreamed about her no more. My mother-in-law. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, them life experiences be a motherfucker, don't they? I pulled over on the highway and my baby was in the back seat. My uncle got him and I miscarried 2 weeks later. Was your uncle passed away? I feel you on vivid dreams and communication with spirits. I'm indigenous and dream walk most nights of the week. Now, if I could connect the messages together, that would be great. Write them down. Write them down. Make sure you are writing them down. And because the message, it might not even make sense now. But if you go back, That's why I always believe that we are never alone and that we always have spirits and stuff to guide us, to protect us, and also to move us and to comfort us. And I believe that your dreams sometimes do that too. No, that's what was crazy. He had like 12 kids. Woo. So anyways, I just wanted to give y'all that review on that and talk about dreams. And if you're having a dream and you want me to help you decipher it, book a conversation. I'll definitely do that. MagicalLadyDuchess.com. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Ashe, and I'll talk to y'all later.